Hello everyone, it's me Beth. Today I am sharing a video. It was a special request in the comments. Someone asked to see an Amish bake shop. I'm going to share with you an Amish style restaurant and bakery. We call this Essenhaus. It's located in Middlebury, Indiana. If you haven't been to my channel before, I do things like Amish country shopping. I'm a prepper. I garden, and I can. So if those things interest you, please feel free to subscribe. And if you hit the little bell, you'll be notified when the next video pops up. Here you can see the inside of the bakery. It's quite bright. It's a very open area. You wouldn't believe by the warmth of the inside that it was below zero wind chilled outside. Over to the left, you can see some of the treats they have. To the right, those are some things that are made by locals, the popcorn and such. Straight ahead, you can see a little bit of their famous Essenhaus noodles, but I'm going to get to the best part of Essenhaus Bakery right here in a minute. I just wanted you to see that it's a nice big place. They get a lot of foot traffic, and you won't be bumping elbows if you visit, unless it's at Christmas time. So here you can see something that is absolutely fabulous. These are Essenhaus donuts. They are huge. Everything at Essenhaus seems to be bigger and better. Here you can also see some of their glazed donuts. If you don't have a super sweet tooth, they offer things like blueberry muffins. Of course, they're going to have other things there as well. Things like traditional breads and rolls and cookies. They carry another Amish favorite that I've mentioned before, whoopie pies. Here you can see a nice sized pack of mocha whoopie pies. I personally haven't had that flavor before. I have tried the red velvet and a few other just traditional flavors. The real star of the show is in this case here, Essenhaus pies. This is the real showstopper. If you've ever had an Essenhaus pie, you'll be able to attest that these are some of the finest pies in the area. They are so popular at Christmas time, you have to put in your order or you can't be guaranteed a pie. I can't tell you my favorite pie because every one I've tried so far has been wonderful. So there you see some of their pies. Now, how many bakeries do you know have a fireplace and a sitting area like this for their guests? I don't know of any, actually. Only here at Essenhaus can you find a seating area like this next to a nice, warm, cozy fireplace in the middle of winter. There's other seating in that area as well for their bakery guests. Here's the outside of Essenhaus restaurant. Now, this is just part of it. As you can see, it's a massive restaurant. It sits on about almost 6 acres, I believe. This restaurant can hold up to 1,100 guests in one single time at one single sitting and can feed up to 7,000 guests in a single day. This is in the big hallway that wraps around the restaurant. They have an area that shows you up top the property. You can see the restaurant and the bakery is only a small part of the property over there to the left. In the summer, I hope to take you to the village shops, show you some quilts and other things. You can see they have miniature golf, they have a conference center, and they have an inn if you're visiting in the area. Over there is the Essenhaus Foods. And below you could see those were some of like their original menus and such. Now when you're in these long hallways that wrap around the restaurant, they have a lot of Amish style decorations. Up top you can see what appears to be a Hoosier cabinet, a beautiful quilt, maybe a butter churn, and an old rocking horse. Also up there on the other side, I noticed they had what appeared to be a Lone Star quilt. I'd have to ask my granny to be sure, but I always called that a Lone Star. I can also see they have like a little Amish style dress and either a hat or a bonnet. The decorations all throughout the restaurant have that country charm, that Amish style. Here on the bottom level, where the hall wraps around, I found some quilts. Some of you have asked for a quilt video, and I will get to some quilt shops, and I will eventually share my grandfather and grandmother's quilts that they made. These are some quilts that are for sale on the bottom level of the restaurant in the hallway, and on the walls they have quilts for sale as well. Here you can see it's a handcrafted item. It's under $150. This was a smaller quilt. I'm not sure about the pattern, but it looks like the same pattern in some of the curtains in the restaurant. The curtains, I believe, were a log cabin quilt pattern. Also in the hallway, you'll find things like this wall of fame where they'll share some of their famous guests like President Jimmy Carter and his wife. Also, country music legend Merle Haggard has visited. You can see here that Muhammad Ali visited back in 1998. And also back in 2004, Henry Winkler, or the Fonz, he visited. So there's a lot of people apparently who have come across Essenhaus and thought it would be a delightful place to visit. On those same walls, they have things like facts for you to read about. Here you can see that they fry, or I should say they cook up to 3,600 chickens in a single week. That is a lot of frying chicken, my friends. They also sell up to 3,100 pounds of roast beef. I've had the roast beef. It's wonderful. And then there's other facts as well. So there are some decorations and there's interesting things to read to keep you busy while you wait to get into the restaurant. If you don't feel like walking the halls and looking for things to occupy your time, they have these rocking chairs, they have couches, benches, all kinds of comfortable seating all throughout this really long hall that wraps around the restaurant. Once you get inside and you're seated, they have long tables, round tables, and a few booths. You have a choice of either ordering buffet style, which is right here. They have fried chicken on the buffet. They have roast beef, things like mashed potatoes, noodles, stuffing, macaroni, cheese, vegetables, and rolls. You can also sit down and dine family style and pass your large bowls around and share. Or you can do an individual order off the menu if everybody would like something different. On this particular day, I went in the area where they do the pickup orders. You can call in an order to be picked up. There's a special entrance, so you don't have to wait through all of those diners waiting to get in. And you can pick up your order there. There's a large seating area there as well for all those who are picking up food. We were picking up a chicken dinner for our family that day. So back over here at the at the bakery, I just wanted to share with you all of the glorious things that were left in the case. These beautiful donuts on the day I was there. You got to go early. It's so popular. You don't know how busy it's going to be on the day you get there. If you enjoyed this video, give me a like.